Hey guys, just a quick video. I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard it already. Lawson was carted off the field and is getting an MRI on his Achilles. That's the first word out. And carted off is never a good thing, you know? And it's just unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Also, injuries have taken off the field so far. Mims and Rankins had to go off the field. Whether their injuries are bad or not, I have no idea. I was heard to say that Mims was limping and Rankins I didn't hear anything about. So, you know, hopefully that's nothing. Those two are not too big. The Lawson thing. I mean, you talk about Achilles. You haven't heard. We haven't heard. I didn't hear as of this time right now, which is about 2 p.m. I haven't. I'm sorry, 2:20 p.m. I haven't heard. Did he go down in a lot of pain, excruciating pain? Did he try to get up? You know, carted off is not good. If it was a game and it was carted off, you'd know it's bad. Is carted off an extra precautionary thing at preseason. You know what the bottom line is here? I'm trying to find excuses, and the bottom line is it's the Jets. And you know what you do? Nothing. You don't get wrapped up in it. There are so many good young players that we're looking at this year that you got to be a horse with blinders on and just keep going, keep looking forward. You can't get wrapped up in it. You can't. I'm not going to get wrapped up in it. I heard about it and I was like, you son of a... I started... And then I think to myself, I got to make a quick video on it, so I'm trying to get all this information on it, and I'm getting all pissed off, and it just hit me. It is what it is. What are you going to do? You think about the list of players that we're excited to see what they can do this year, and the list usually every year it's anywhere from one or two to four, and then we have your also rans. This year I could easily think of 7, 8, 9 players, and I'm really excited. Young players. So there's a lot to look forward to. Bad news. This is bad news. I doubt the Jets were going to win the Super Bowl this year, and that doesn't make it any easier. We wanted to see the total package and what we had. My concern is if it's anything like that, how do they come back? I mean, you're talking about a guy that relies on speed, strength and speed, but speed. And it's a great position for the Jets, We're loaded at the position. Whoever replaces him will not be close to him. That's the way it is. And, we just got to go. You just got to go forward. Just got to go forward. There's too much to look forward to. If this was like the second Parcells or third Parcells year when Testaverde went down in the first game of the season and we had Super Bowl aspirations, it would be devastating. I mean, devastating. If this was year 3 of Zach Wilson and, everything was, in place and ready to roll, it would be devastating. But it's not. And you got to keep that in mind. And I feel bad for him. He's become a really solid, good Jet, and he seems like a really good kid, hardworking kid, really good kid. So say a prayer for him, and we hope it's not as bad as carted off sounds. Real quick, I saw the Salah presser real quick. Of course, it was before all of this. It was a really good presser. I usually make notes, and I wasn't prepared to do this. He talked about the running backs, how impressed he's been with the running backs. My vibe right now with the running backs is, after listening to him, it's Ty Johnson, Coleman, Carter, Perrin. Josh Adams, he was mentioning all the pluses of these four guys, and he was like going off on the pluses for these four guys. And then at the end, he goes, and Josh Adams, he's really good when he gets around when he gets to the sideline. And just hearing that alone, just as the bell went off in my head, I go, bing, that's it. Those are the four running backs. So I think our four running backs are pretty set how they're going to go, what order they're going to go. But Michael Perrin, Ty Johnson, Carter, and Tevin Coleman, and my guess are going to be the running backs for the New York Jets this season, after listening to that presser. I'm trying to think if there's anything else really good. I mean, there was a lot of stuff, a lot of good stuff about the Packers, his relationship with LaFleur's, and by the way, there is a fantastic YouTube video. I hope I've got so much stuff going on right now. I'm going to try to remember to put it in the thing on Aaron Rodgers, and I know we all want to hear. I think it's around minute 19. I tried to remember. It was minute 19 where he talks about Zach Wilson, and he talks about Zach Wilson almost like it's his teammate. He goes, we got to make sure they must be really clicking. It was really cool the way he talked about Zach Wilson. But that was great. Don't get me wrong. What blew me away was around minute, I don't know, 11, 12 to like 7. The way he talks to the Green Bay press and the way they talk to him, he's been there a long time, and they just have a relationship where they're more like, arguing brothers, and but the way he described his preparation, his reads, his transformation, his how he's, not without saying this is how he became a great quarterback. They're things that would just blew me away. I have so much more respect for this guy. We've heard Brady go through the Brady nonsense, but I think we just can't get past the hatred when I'm listening to Brady. I'll hate. But Aaron Rodgers, the YouTube video, you should listen to it. You hope Zach one day, 8-10 years from now, will be able to, have a conversation and just be able to. God, it was so good. It was so good. It was. I think it was the most enjoyable press conference I've seen from a non-Jet and all my other teams. Players, of course, my other team's players, I love watching. That's the only press conferences I really watch. But watching a player from an opposing team, and again, the Zach Wilson stuff is really cool. I think it was minute 19 to 21 or something. I'll post it. But it's just a great press conference. He's brilliant. He's just so smart, arrogant, obnoxious, hysterical. His eyes, the way he talks to the press, the way he looks at them, and the way he was told, don't knock. Apparently, he really knocked going against other teams scrimmaging during practice week, and he was told not to knock it. And then he went on and complimented this one. He said, "This one has been different. This one has been special." And he compared that. He put that on, Saleh, who he really has a lot of respect for. Listen, watch the press conference. It's worth it. It's really good. If you have an extra 20, I think it's about 23 minutes in your life, watch it. It's really good. I'll try to remember to post it. Anyway, that's the story with Lawson. Oh, man, who knows? Every so often something like this happens, and it's just, 2 to 4 weeks or 4 to 6 weeks. And we got almost 4 weeks, a little less than 4 weeks before the season starts. So maybe. But if not, we got a lot of players to look at this year. A lot of players. Got to keep focused. Like I said, a horse with blinders on. Don't look left, don't look right, straight ahead, baby. All right? Keep the faith, guys. Keep the faith. Nobody jump off a bridge. Yet.